Good morning, Metropolis. The sun is shining, the birds are tweeting, and it's another beautiful day to be alive. Unless you're one of the supervillains who hate sunlight, in which case, bad morning to you. I'm your friendly neighborhood Superman, here to usher in the dawn of a brand new day. And by usher in the dawn, I mean punch some bad guys in the face. That's right, it's already time for our daily quota of punching bad guys in the face. And this early in the morning, that means it's got to be a big threat, because I haven't had my coffee yet, and punching small fry just isn't gone not cut it when I am running on fumes. Speaking of coffee, first things first, let's check in with Jimmy Olsen from the Daily Planet, who's already on the scene at Lex Luthor's penthouse apartment, where an anonymous tipster has informed him that Lex has been spotted purchasing ingredients for an all-beef chili cook-off that is happening later today. This is a top-secret mission, so I need Jimmy to get down there and get some pictures. But not like he could do anything else anyway, since I took his car keys away last night, after he tried to joyride the Fortress of Solitude, just to prove that it was actually a UFO. Please don't sue me, Jimmy. Of course, this whole thing will go sideways immediately as Lex spots Jimmy and, knowing how much trouble he has caused Superman in the past, decides to unleash his full Kryptonian-powered rage upon him. But that's okay, because this was all part of my plan. Now, what does Lex think he's doing? Going after Jimmy? He should know by now that angering Superman by harming someone close to him is like poking a bear, or maybe more accurately stepping on an anthill. You may think you're just dealing with one angry insect, but soon you'll be overwhelmed by the furious colony that stands behind its colony mate. Get it? Okay, good. Because I really wanted to work that insect metaphor in today. So now that we've established I'm really mad, it's time for me to get dressed. Although given the cut of these new threads, you might think that it's hot cockle summer already. It's actually still a brisk October morning here in Metropolis. But I can never resist a chance to wear my favorite suit. Besides, the cool weather is perfect for layering. Look at this! How handsome am I? Anyway, I'm glad I got this suit, even though it cost me my entire annual clothing allowance. And speaking of clothing, while I was out saving people from a burning building last night, I forgot to pick up my dry cleaning, which means I have no other suit to wear tonight for the Met Gala, unless Lois Lane agrees to lend me one of hers. That's right. Superheroes dress up in fancy clothes and hit the red carpet every year at the Met Gala. It's a rare chance for us to rub shoulders with the rich and famous and pretend that we read normal people for a change. For me, it's also a chance to ogle the beautiful art, okay? An architecture of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. You'd be surprised by how many villains strike when the heroes are distracted by culture. Oh, right. Well, that leaves only one option. Calling Bruce Wayne and asking if I can borrow something from his closet. Calling Bruce Wayne is always a little awkward. Mostly because he treats me like a pest, and I couldn't help but sing his praise and tell him how much I love him whenever we talk. So I always try to keep our conversations short and sweet. Hey buddy, old pal, how you doing? Yeah, listen, I kinda need a favor. Sure. That sounds great. Yeah, I'll be there in a jiffy. Gee, thanks, Bruce. Love ya, bye. Now that I'm all dolled up, stop by the Fortress of Solitude to say hi to my mom before heading off to work. Because she tends to get lonely hanging around here by herself all day, especially now that Jonathan and Martha Kent have gone off to Spidey Heaven. Plus, I've promised her I'll help install a new holographic fireplace. She misses the cozy fires of Smallville. Also, I need to stop by the Hall of Justice and grab a box of donuts from the break room. Wonder Woman brought in a fresh batch this morning, and I do want them to go to waste. Plus, I have a feeling I'm gone. Need the sugar boost after the hard day of crime fighting that lies ahead. As I soar through the skies above Metropolis, I pass by the Daily Planet, and I see Jimmy coming out of the building. Did he get the picture? Oh dear God, he didn't. What am I gonna do? Well, Perry White's gonna kill me if I come back without this picture, and I don't want to disappoint him. We already had to talk about this. I guess it's back to the Fortress of Solitude to beg for mercy. It's amazing being Superman. Every day brings a new set of challenges and surprises. Being the last son of Krypton means being the world's greatest detective, the fastest man alive, and the most powerful superhero on the planet. But it also means struggling with homesickness, loneliness, and missing out on the simple joys of life. Like going out for ice cream with friends or checking out the hottest new exhibit at the museum. With great power comes great responsibility, but it also comes with a lot of baggage. Thankfully, I have my trusty fortress of solitude and the memories of my parents to help me cope. Otherwise, being Superman would be pretty lonely. Meanwhile, Lex Luthor's all-beef chili was a huge hit at the cook-off, earning him the grand prize and the adoration of thousands of hungry fans. Too bad no one was there to take photos because Jimmy's camera mysteriously exploded right before the event. Poor guy was sent home in disgrace, and the Daily Planet's reputation as a powerhouse news organization suffered a major blow. But hey, it's not the end of the world, right? After all, there's still one last chance to get those pictures of Lex. If I can just fly over to the Daily Planet, sneak into Jimmy's office, and take a few pics of his film negatives with my X-ray vision, then I can save the day and earn Perry's forgiveness, right? Well, that was the plan until I realized that Jimmy had taken all the pictures home with him, so he could develop them in his darkroom. No way was I gone. Nah, let him do that without making sure he didn't make any mistakes. That meant following him to his house and spying on him through his window as he fumbled around in the dark, trying to capture the perfect shot. But despite the setback, Jimmy's pictures were eventually published, and the world learned the truth about Lex's evil plot. Once again, justice prevailed and Metropolis was saved. And while Jimmy didn't win the Pulitzer Prize he was hoping for, he did get a nice little pat on the head from Perry and a free trip to the Fortress of Solitude. Don't ask me why they needed to go there. I think they were just trying to cheer him up. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more videos coming soon.